Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for your bonus September love messages. So we're going to take a look into your love life in September and see what's happening. So the first card we're going to pull is going to represent this month overall when it comes to your love life. And you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, Virgo. A lot of you guys may be in your head feeling stuck, feeling confused. What's happening? Why am I here? Like, what's going on? What should I do next? Okay, Eight of Swords is a difficult energy to work with. Ooh, did you just hear that thunder? I don't know if you could hear that. It's storming out as I'm filming this, and there's just some loud thunder. Yeah, there's some energy in your life that needs to be broken up. Okay, when I hear thunder, to me, it's like all of the energy is breaking up. And all of the just confusion, toxicity, things like that, it's all being cleared away, okay? Call in thunder medicine into your life, guys. Let's see what happened to you in the recent past. Five of Swords in reverse. You may have been called to walk away from arguments. Like, there was a lot of arguing, and either you or somebody else may have felt called to just walk away from the whole relationship because of the arguments. Or perhaps there's so much toxicity in arguments. I don't know if you walked away yet. Let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, guys. Recent past is all about leaving this toxicity behind, okay? Recognizing, I don't think we can heal this. There's too much ego. There's too much, yeah. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this could have been a connection where you gave it a second chance, or maybe a third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, right? Thinking that it would be better this time around. Like, let's do another go around, let's make it healthy, and it was not. And in fact, it may have escalated from like 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, specifically arguments that were really painful. Somebody may have said things that were very painful. It's like almost verbal abuse, you know, like saying things extremely hurtful that like there's no recovery from, you know what I mean? I'm seeing something like that. Now, this doesn't only have to be in your romantic life. This could be in friendships and families as well. And there could be confusion currently with the Eight of Swords in reverse because despite all of that toxicity, you know, you may still feel confused on like, well, do I continue on without this person or do I try to make it work again? Virgo, I'm picking up the energy like you may have given this person so many chances. Let's see where you're at presently. Page of Wands, Two of Wands, the Devil. Oh, man. Virgo, you know, it could be, there's multiple things that could be holding you to this sort of toxic pattern. First off, sometimes incompatibility and toxicity can be masked by lust and physical attraction. Like, you could be with somebody who is very toxic, but if they're like 10 out of 10 hot and like they know what they're doing down there, you know, it can be really hard to walk away because it's like every time you have that toxic argument, you know, maybe you like make love and then it puts a temporary band-aid on the problem, but you go right back to the problem every single week, every single month, especially with the moon cycles, okay? And also another thing here with this person, this could be somebody who it's like you like traveling with. That's another mask. You know, it's like every time you're about to walk away, it's like they either like dick you down real good or they plan some sort of fun adventure or trip or something like that. So there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of passion. But me and the devil, they're giving off devil energy, guys. This person is a distraction from your soul mission here on earth, straight up. Like, whatever your goals are personally for yourself, whether that is to build a brand, a business, do charity work, have a beautiful community, whatever your personal plans and goals are, this person, this cycle is distracting you from that and seeping it right out of you. Okay, devil energy. Devil energy is all about distraction. It's all about seeing somebody who possesses a lot of light, a lot of potential, a lot of love. Maybe they're very beloved by a family, by a community. Maybe they're very talented, intelligent. We're talking about you guys, you know, this is you we're talking about. And then the devil comes in and, you know, has these cycles of high highs and low lows that really drain you, because this could be addiction, this could be a person. This is a love reading, so obviously it's a person who may have their own demons, right? Literally attached to them. And it's like they may be keeping you in this cycle of like negativity, toxicity, and then it's like you're about to walk away, and then it's like extreme levels of love bombing, passion, excitement, and that can cause a lot of confusion, Virgo. And listen, it's not worth it. It really isn't. And the thing is, all of that potential that you possess, like the things that you know you came here to do in life, I think you'd be shocked at how quickly you can achieve them and have success skyrocket for you personally after you walk away from these devil energies, okay? Wow. So in the near future, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles upright, and we have the King of Wands upright. Something that I'm getting here, guys. Wondering if any of you have to co-parent, or like you share assets. Sometimes what can happen is if you spend a lot of time with a manipulator, an abuser, a toxic person, and I'm just going to be straight up honest with you, it can turn you to be a toxic person, Virgo. It can bring out the worst in you. Okay, in the near future, Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm wondering if you're dealing with a feminine water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, who you feel there's something here. I'm kind of picking up on like a third person that you feel uncomfortable by. Okay, for example, if your partner has like a friend who you feel like it's more than just a friendship or something. Virgo, I'm trying to tap into your energy, and I gotta be so honest with you, it feels so confusing and conflicting, and I understand why you're in the Eight of Swords in reverse, because there's like, I'm just getting flashes of various different things. There's an energy here of a woman or feminine energy who's very either like intuitive, creative, whatever, but you may possess strong jealousy towards them or feel like they're manipulative, or like they have an agenda, like they're trying to go after your person. I'm getting a flash of that energy. But then I'm getting a flash of like this toxicity with a partner, a cycle that we just described, high highs, low lows, like extreme physical passion, but then also like extreme arguments and toxicity. And then I'm getting flashes of like, oh, I'm wondering if part of that toxicity has to do with a third party, or like your partner was like having an inappropriate connection or relationship with somebody, something like that. Virgo, I'm also picking up on energy. Some of you guys maybe talking to somebody brand new or like having your own connection on the side, or like somebody new. This is so confusing. I've never been so confused on a reading before, because it just feels like there's just so many moving parts here, swirling energy. Virgo, if I were you, I would just cut out all the BS and be alone for a bit. You know, maybe you've been trying to have peace. Maybe you've been trying to just focus on the good. But the thing is, it's like you can't control if other people are going to bring toxicity into your life or not. In the near future, I am seeing that you are focused primarily on family, money, career, home, okay? And your own stability, your own legacy. And then with the King of Wands upright, there is a masculine energy here. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is very bold. It is very courageous. It's very passionate. I don't know why, Virgo. I'm kind of picking up on this new energy. This feels like a new energy. It's like, wow. some of y'all, I swear to God, if this doesn't resonate, don't be offended. But it's like I'm feeling like there's still some ties that you have to the toxic past that we described. But while you still have ties, open-ended question marks going on there, you could also be engaging in another relationship that's newer, more passionate, exciting, kind of like trying to get over this toxic person while you still have ties to them. It's like you're creating an exit plan. Some of you guys may even be mentally checking out of the toxic connection, and you're doing that specifically by trying to talk to new people or invigorate your passion elsewhere. You know, guys, and that would also explain the Queen of Cups in reverse here, because this can show not taking enough time to actually like process, sit with your feelings, and create a life for yourself independently. You know, it's like remove the toxicity, let yourself cry about it, be bored about it, be lonely over it. And like just really, you have to remember that love comes from within. You're the source of your own love, not anybody else. And right now it feels like you keep looking for answers emotionally, externally. Okay, and that could lead to things like jealousy or manipulation or whatever. There's just a lot going on, a lot of swirling emotions. If I were a Virgo, man, this reading, I just feel like you guys need a deep energy cleanse. You just need to sit in a quiet, dark room and just let all of this dissipate. And some of you guys may even have the urge to just disappear and then come back when everything is, you know, settled and figured out without you. You know what I mean? It's like just wanting to disappear and just breathe, Virgo, breathe. If I were a Virgo, I would highly recommend doing a deep energy cleanse, okay? Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry if this was so confusing. Feel free to comment down below and explain some things, fill in some gaps here. This is very confusing. I'm also wondering if the person who was toxic from the past, if you have to keep in contact with them, especially if you have shared assets or children or anything like that. And that's why there's some emotional confusion that may continue on. And I'm also wondering if they may be tied to whoever this Queen of Cups is in reverse here, that you might not feel good about. But, you know, there's beautiful new energy. We have K-Nas here on the wand also, which shows new passion is opening up for you, Virgo. I'm literally seeing like, yeah, okay, it's starting to make more sense actually the more I talk about it. You may have to stay connected to somebody who's very toxic, but it feels like you are opening up passion in a new direction. If it's not passion with another person, although I feel like it is for a lot of you guys, and this is somebody who's very sexy, very like fun, fiery to be around, could be a fire sign. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like you're taking your feelings from this toxicity and then moving it over to this person. That's honestly what it feels like, because the toxic situation, you may acknowledge how difficult it will be for you to just go no contact with that person. There's something here about an obligation. It's like, you know, and admit it would just be healthier to walk away fully and go no contact and never talk to them again. But there's something here that you feel guilty about, or you feel obligated to like keep in contact. I'm telling you, if you have shared assets, try everything you can to like find a mediator and not contact this person. Like if you have children, for example, like finding somebody to, or like meeting in a neutral location, not even getting out of the car, not even talking, to do the drop-offs, or finding somebody else to do them for you. You know what I mean? It's like, even if you want to present as like this healthy co-parenting situation, like you need time and space to let this toxicity dissipate. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't feel guilty about that if that's the case here, is what I'm seeing. And it's like, you know, you do deserve this new happiness that's coming in with the King of Wands. So enjoy it. Okay, and you may also be finding a lot of support from family specifically, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this bonus love message. Very complicated. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you've not already. I would highly recommend to you, Virgo, to get a personal love reading, because y'all, this is like a one-on-one energy we need to unpack, okay? I have 2 on my website. There's my general love reading where you can ask about any relationship, any topic, anything that's burning curiosity on your mind. And then I have my future love reading if you're more interested in unpacking what's in store for you in the future. So that's a really great reading if you're looking to manifest love, by the way. I heard so many good feedback, so much good feedback from my past clients telling me that they got the future love reading, which helps you identify what your next soulmate is like and any blockages and how to attract them faster. So many people gave me the feedback that after they got that reading, they found somebody within weeks or months. So go get that as well. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.